Time for Chaos Draft again, and boy did I open a good one, Mulldrifter. The rare here is a card that you can place a 3/1 flyer for 2, but your opponent can discard a card to make it deal less damage. The thing is, your opponent can't just discard cards all the time, so it's probably a pretty good card, but of course Mulldrifter is just about the best card you can hope for. And we're going from Lorvin to Streets of New Capenna. Okay, so here are some cards. I can take this removal spell. It basically is a 3-mana bite, but it costs 2 less if it targets a black permanent. Not sure I want to go necessarily into blue-green in Chaos Draft. There are some old sets here, which means that you're not going to have too much removal in blue-green. Skycrier is fine card if you want to go blue-white control. But I might just be flexible with Run Out of Town. 4-mana bounce spell. Opponent gets to choose where to put the card, but that's okay. It basically keeps me more open to Mulldrifter. So I don't think the difference in power level from Skycrier to Run Out of Town is that huge. So they open. This is a card neutral, but the tempo could be either good or bad. Pretty good against a in combat. So here, there's Network Disruptor. Okay card, but you're gonna realize in Chaos Draft you're not gonna have Ninja Synergy. So this is basically a 1/1 fly for 1. When you draw it in the late game, you can also get a little bit of a tempo boost. This card is nothing special. Probably playable just as a 3-mana 2/4 you can get into play for 2 mana. But this is sort of like an expensive Reckless Impulse. Fine. But I think I'm going to take Tamiya's Completion. It basically is a 4-mana removal spell. And in Chaos Draft, the slower, clunkier removal spells are a little bit better. And 4 mana is still a reasonable amount to pay. Also means I can stay open. Okay, so now there is Fairy Mechanist. A pretty good amount of artifacts before this card becomes good. There is Rotting Rats, not particularly good. Even Squire, which is a pretty good card actually, but it's a little too aggressive from what I have already. This is good in a 4 or 5 color deck. That's a great sideboard card, but yeah. It's either Aven Squire or Celestial Purge. I'll take Celestial Purge. I don't think Aven Squire is necessarily that good. Celestial Purge is an awesome sideboard card, I guess. That deck does play either of those two colors, or if that color is one of the main colors. So against black red's insane, but if your opponent is playing like blue-black with a reasonable amount of blue creatures, it could be okay. This is basically just a 3/2 fly for 4. Each player discards a card, so it's like a Snapping Drake. I think I'm gonna take Flayer Husk. I think this card is okay. So 1-mana 1/1, which isn't great, but when it dies, it turns into an equipment that you get +1/+1 and you equip for 2. I think that's a pretty solid card, and often if you can trade a 1/1 off, it's pretty. Then you're almost left with a free card, and yeah. Means that if I wield the Fairy Mechanist, it might get a little more playable. But I think I would like at least 6 artifacts for that to be a good card. Ooh, New Phyrexia has a lot of powerful cards, but of course most of them are being taken here. This is not a good card. It's gonna have too much poison even then. Artillerize can be okay, but you are down a card if you can't. I mean, maybe sacrifice the Flayer token. I think the best card is Leeching Bite, but again, blue-green. Marrow Shard seems bad. Fallen Ferromancer though, it's a 1/1 infect for 4. But it has infect, so it basically You can pay 2 mana and put a -1/- counter on a creature. I think that is better than Artillerize. So I'm gonna take it here. But I'm not. This is also a very slow card, to be fair. Oh, I like Merfolk Sky Scout. It's a 2/3/5 for 4, but when it attacks, you untap a permanent, so you can give it Vigilance, or you can play something pre-combat, and then you get an extra mana. So I think that is a pretty good card. Other option is to take Balagad Scorpion, but I don't think the power level again is that much different. Let's just take the blue card. Also, if you have some permanent with a great tap ability, you can use it twice in a turn. Maybe combine it with a Fallen Ferromancer, but still you need a lot of mana for that. But I remember this card being pretty decent, although you could target your opponent and give him poison as well. Alright, so I guess I have to take a green card now, because Dark Figure's Wolf is just very good, and I can't believe it is this late. Rage Thrower is a little too expensive, I think. Maybe I can be blue-green and then I have Tammy's Completion as a removal spell plus any fight spell I might pick up. And Woodland Changeling, 2/2 with all creature types. You never know what's... This is the kind of card I like in Chaos Draft, because you're not paying a big price for a 2/2 for 2 in Chaos. And it might just grab some random creature type synergies. Yeah, here I like Warm Welcome. 3 mana 1/1, basically that gets you a creature. I do have 4 creatures, but that might change. I think Rock's Pummeler is a little too expensive. Alright, Network Disruptor or Covert Tactician or even Rito Sentinel. I think a Network Disruptor is the good. We did Wield of Fairy Mechanist. I do have 2 artifacts now, so maybe. That's usually Chaos Draft, so there isn't much synergy. You can't really build like an Infect deck or a Metalcraft deck or a Energy deck. You have to take the random synergies where they end up, but I kind of like to start. I'd like to get some fight spells, because blue-green is does not have that much removal, especially in the older sets. Road Seeker. I remember this card wasn't even that good in the Scars block draft, even if you were an Infect deck. But it does kill your opponent in 2 hits, but you have to poison your opponent first. But there are some blue. You could play like Blighted Agent, the 1/1 Infect unblockable. And then had some Proliferate. There was Viral Drake as well. Oh, and we have a Gate Crash, which is a Simic set. So we do have Field Oculus, very good card in blue-green. 1/3 for 2, and you can pump it for +2/+2. So it's like a Dark Figure Wolf. So the question is, could I potentially wield that and take like Agoraphobia instead? This card is fine, but it's nothing special. I think I'm just gonna take Field Oculus here. Very good turn to play. And it's another creature for Warm Welcome. Oh, an old set here. So this is Judgment. I have to think here a little bit then. Angel of Retribution, never seen this card before. 7 mana, 5/5 flying per second, that's a rare. This is a 2/3 for 4 that if you have Threshold, you get to draw 3 cards and discard 2. Very powerful, but how easy is it for me to get Threshold though? This is an on the board trick. Doesn't look that good. Doesn't seem good either. Fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the Cephalid Sage here and maybe play it. I mean, if you can get Threshold, it's a good card. If you don't, it's terrible. But maybe I find some self-mill stuff. and it's okay. Like Armored Scarp, it would be a good inclusion in this deck. But I'm getting it to have a little too many 4-drops now. So it's very possible that this card doesn't make the cut, but we shall see. Alright, here we have some options here. Rogue. So you can cast this for 1 mana if you have a rogue, but it's basically just an impulse, so you're not even the head. This is a rogue, I think. Greenmore Thief, 2/2 for 2. When it becomes tapped, you exile top 3 cards of the opponent's library. You may look at them, you can sacrifice them to counter spells with the same name. So that's basically just a 2/2 for a 2/2 for 2. We have a 1/1 with all creature type, you can gain fly, but I don't have that much creature type going on. Fertilid's fine. 2-drop Spy is basically a 2/2 flash flyer. But that's probably fine. I don't have too many 3-drops anyway. Okay, so we have a 2/1 that can't block and can't be blocked, and you can cast it from your game if you control a black or green permanent, which probably gonna have some green permanents here, not that I have that many. The Naga. I kind of want permanent answers, not temporary. We have a 5/4 for 5 that looks at you very intimidating. So do I want this card that can I maybe replay? Maybe I can get some self-mill, or do I want a random 5/4? I think this card has more potential. I see this being a finisher. And especially good if you can mill it or loot it away, because then you can get it into play for free. Still haven't seen too many fight spells. I saw the one Bouncer's Beatdown, but at that point I didn't have much reason to be green. Ooh, Temporal Spring. I mean, it's a temporary answer, but it's pretty good. Put target permanent on top of its own library, so I can actually, you can put lands on top. This split, blue-green split card is not particularly good. The question is Temporal Spring better than Penumbra Bobcat? A pretty good card. 2/1 that for free that dies into a 2/1. Now I think Bobcat is better, and I might wheel Temporal Spring. I'm the only one who wants it. Best card in pack, probably Quicksilver Dagger. I just think Bobcat is a better card. It also is a creature for Warm Welcome, and a green creature for Murung River Pride. I just think this card is very solid in Chaos Draft. It seems like we're getting some of the older sets in this second round. Oh man, here is a some good 1-drops, but for me it's either Ecospit Basilisk, basically just a 1/3 Death Toucher, or a Surgical Spellbomb. I think I like the Spellbomb because it also enables Mechanist a little bit better. And it's not like Ecospit Basilisk is that good. But I like this card. It's like a 2-mana Cycler or 4-mana bounce a creature, draw a card. Nothing to do on turn 1 also, it's nice. I think I will play this. I have 3 targets for it, which means that you're not going to hit every time, of course, but we got 3 targets. It's 40. Less than 10% because you probably didn't. You're equally as likely to draw the card as well as in your opening hand and later. Yeah, it's a little bit of a win more card. I don't have any cheap cards that put counters on anything. Take a Clue Stone, another artifact. Not terrible. It's an artifact for Mechanist. Ooh, wait. So now I have to check my creature types again. Beast or bird? Oh man, I don't. I have Woodland Changeling. The alternative is to take Argothian Sprite, but that's just there. That's just a 2 for 2 with a little bit of upside. I'm gonna take this card. It's very powerful if I can get it off. And I have already. I have one beast, and you never know. Beast or bird. Alright. This is due to unblockable. It's hard to cast, but I put it in my sideboard. Basically, it's unblockable. There's not too many rogues, but beast or bird. Yeah, I don't think that 2/2 that you can pump for 7 is that good. Yeah, sure. Maybe against exactly green white you can play. The problem is the opponent can get out of it. The opponent can maybe discard some cards and attack you with the creature for a couple of turns, and then it's not even a permanent answer. Very cool art though. Oh, here's a beast and a bird. I think I like it. It's a 1/1 that you can give flying when you tap an untapped creature. So, and it is a beast, so I can copy it with the bonus. And you never know, maybe I pick up something that is good when you tap it. I like this wheel anyway. It's a beast, yes! It's a beast! Yes! Alright, I can probably cut Cephalid Sage though. That is sick. I want to copy this. Actually thinks like you're in the second Star Wars movie, where he's in the snow, being captured by a beast. Although it doesn't look like this, but it's sort of the landscape. Wow, that's a late cop on his scamp. But yeah. Um. All right, Shadows of Innistrad, and we have Slayer's Plate. A good card, but it's a little clunky. If the creature is a human, it is an artifact. I don't have too many humans. I do have Changeling and I have some changing. There is Rabbit Bite, Bribridge Patrol, Grafdigger's Mole. So the question is, do I take Slayer's Plate as a sweet card, or do I take the card I need, like Rabbit Bite? I think I have to take Rabbit Bite. Slayer's Plate is good, and I can get it with a Mechanist. Oh, I really want that Slayer's Plate. This is a human too. Alright, fine, I'll take the Slayer's Plate. Damn it. Ooh, Sifterworm, Ominous Sphinx, or Hope Tender. All good cards. It's also human, but Sifterworm is great though. It's a 7/7 tramp that you can scry free and then you get a bunch of life. This is an air elemental, good card, but I think this deck wants a Sifterworm more than anything else. Oh, I took the wrong card. Oops. Oh well, this will be fine. Well, I took the Sifterworm, but if I didn't. Oh well, it's fine. Maybe Sifterworm wheels. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, so here is Animating Fairy. Okay. But Fierce Witch Stalker is good too. This is a wolf. There's a lot of good cards here. Animating Fair is not even that good to animate the Slayer's Plate. It's decent to animate these, but it's basically just a Windrake, I think. I'm gonna take Fierce Witch Stalker. Why isn't this a beast? Looks like a beast. Stifle. That's not particularly good. This is I'm just gonna take sideboard cards. I see some particularly powerful artifact or enchant. Maybe I opened Vexen Dreadnought now. I wish I had style. Be that good. I can pick up Dreadnought with Fairy Mechanist. Maybe Phyrexian Dreadnought is a beast. It would actually work though, because you have to sacrifice the first one before the other comes into play, I think. So you can't sacrifice the Dreadnought to the other one. I'm not even sure Dreadnought is a beast, but you know. This card is very good. The problem is I don't have any snow. Ooh, here's Savage Swap. That can make up for not taking Rabbit Bite. And so what do I have for 2 power? I have Wolf, Changeling. It's a card you can still play it without 2 power creatures, but it's much better. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, isn't this card is very good though? 4/4 can't be countered. You can put something into play. And when it transforms, you get to look at the top cards, put something into play. I mean, Old Rutson is great too, and so is Lantern Bearer. But Cold Pipers is good. Too good. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you notice that these old sets almost always have bad cards. Okay, so I have to cut the card. Like just cut this Mechanist. It's not. I mean, I'm 10% to hit 4 out of 40. And I don't need 4 drops. Actually 5 out of 40, but still. Alright, so 1 to the dice into a 1/1. Kodama Switch is good though. I don't think I need to play it, but it's decent. I don't think this deck wants Cultivate effect. Okay, so let's see if I wield a Rabbit Bite. I don't think so, but stranger things have happened. No, not that surprising. I think this card is okay. I'm not sure I have room for it though. It's basically just a 3/3 for 4 that you get a clue and it's involved in combat. I don't think I need it. I have 5 artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means that Fire Mechanist is slightly above 10% to hit. Because I'm assuming that I'm as likely to have artifacts in my opening hand as in my library. Can't really. So it's a 2 to fly for 4 that's like 12% or something to hit. That's not good enough. And Cephalid Sage doesn't do much. I didn't end up with any self mills, so it's gonna be almost all the time a 2/3. I don't think I need a rogue, but I like the Prowler more because it's a card that's if your opponent can't kill it effectively when you have a green creature, it just comes back. Cut the Spy, but I kind of want another 2-powered creature for Savage Swipe. And Sphinx is obviously an air elemental. I don't think I have any ways to discard cards. Okay, this is a pretty good 2-drop. That's probably better than the Drop Spy. It's a two-part creature, and I think the Drop Spy is just, it's hard to cast and not that great. It's also human for Slayer's Plate as well. Not that being a human is huge, but it's nice to have your opponent being very disincentivized to kill your creature you put on the stack. Okay, this is bad, but Mystical Dispute's a pretty good sideboard card. Stifle, sure. I mean, probably don't have a creature types for that. Yeah, would this deck have been better with a Sifter Worm? Nah, these are both good cards. I mean, Flyers do win games too. I guess the Piper, the Sifter Worm is better than the Piper. But... And I ended up with Endless Warrior's good card, but it's not for this deck. This deck ended up with a reasonable amount of interaction with Savage Swipe, Surgical Spellbomb, run out of town, damage completion. For a blue-green deck, that's not bad. This deck is solid, but I would expect like a 2-1 out of this deck. Also have some okay sideboard card. I can't play the Purge, but this hand is expensive, but it has power. Also evoke Mulldrifter. Alright. We'll gamble here. Can go Toy Maker into Feral Crucial as well. One of the reasons a lot of power here. Alright, that's a 2-drop. Good job, but I also, of course, need lands. Ramunap Ruins, wow. Aggressive. Fiend's Informant. Okay. But it's got a land, so it's just a 2-1. If I draw land, I'm probably going to play the Bobcat, and I can evoke Mulldrifter later. It's pass here, so I don't want to trade 1 for 2. Yes, I can block with the Bobcat, but this way I also can't just attack. I think I'm still gonna evoke Mulldrifter because really want to hit land on 5. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll check. 4 damage divided as you shoot, and it has madness. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna play the Taunos here though, and hope that it survives. And it's my opponent may not know that I have a beast in my hand, but so that's a 1/1 that creates a 3/3, and you have vigilance, all the golems. But this is a very good card with blink effects. So this, yeah, I need one more. Okay, let's just get 2 5/4s. And we attack here also. Next time I can go Cluestone into Sphinx. Let's see if my opponent can blink the Splicer. It's a very good blink target, I remember. 6 mana, I get 4 1/1s. That's acceptable. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Alright, I guess I just attack with my 5/4s. I don't actually. I don't have any more birds and bees, and the birds and bees I have are also not like backbreakingly good to copy. I would like to do it, but I think my opponent's gonna probably. So if my opponent blocks like this, can't really eat the. I can eat the other cross shock, but I think this is a free attack. Yeah. So my opponent trades those for the cruise shocks, but I'm left with my free fight, and now I can play a flyer. I wish this was a locket from the Ravnica set, but you only get 1 card. Unfortunately. Alright, we need something good here. Free free, I don't know if that counts as good, but if you had something else, you can maybe double block this. Puts the 4/4 flyer, and it comes back. Alright, I'm gonna start by cracking. I think I kind of have to attack here. If I don't attack, what is my path forward? Hopefully this isn't the fine strike. It wasn't. Okay. So I mean, game is getting kind of close. No, that wasn't that bad for me though. But if my opponent can stabilize here, might be in a little bit of a standoff. I could draw a Tammuz completion. That would be a very good answer to that. Okay, my opponent just ruined me. Fine. Whoa, you're racing? What? There's no way you can race here. Come on. Alright. Well, that is an optimistic attack. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Alright, put it on the Stram Crew. No, I should just put it on the flyer. I put it on the Tornos so I get a 1/1, but I don't think Tornos is gonna die. Alright, so my opponent was in trouble even before I drew the plate, but no. That can't be serious. But it's probably conceded. Okay, so do I want. The problem with killing the boon is that it comes back, so if it exiled, it would have been a different thing. I do have the Tammuz completion to lock down that aura, so if it is a problem. Mystical dispute, no. It's fine. Good hand, I mean. So if my opponent doesn't kill my wolf, should be in good shape. Okay, 1/1. Can discard it to rummage. But it's a 1/1 menace, so it's okay. Maybe my opponent had. I did see the madness card at dealt 4, so that is a thing you can do. I don't remember. I think the madness cost is 1 red. Okay, that's a pretty good card with the old Sky Clearer's boon, as long as my opponent has something else. So when you put an aura on a creature, you get a different aura with same or lesser mana cost into play. One didn't want to trade. I like the synergy between Slayer's Plate and Hulkbook Piper, because you can equip and then the Piper flips. Go Cluestone though to get some more mana. And I didn't want to attack because if my opponent doesn't want to attack, I'm happy. I want this stand up to happen. Stand off to happen. Could have attacked first, but 4-1. Well, when it dies, you could put a +1/+1 counter on a creature. I think I might have to block that. I can't just take that much damage, and okay. So now, so I can play Piper with the intention of flipping it, but I can also play the Sphinx. I think I like the Sphinx more. I don't want to play the Piper when you have nothing else going on. But I don't know. Sensor Splicer. Ooh, all right. I think now it is time to play the Piper. That actually I can put into play the Witch Stalker and untap it because it's a wolf. Nice. Nice. What the hell is this? 1/1. Okay, that's pretty bad. But I guess if you're aggressive, what are you gonna do? I think I'm fine trading for whatever trick he has. But I still have the Piper and stuff. Okay. I just threw away a card. Let's see. Definitely do this. So I could flip this and get and then keep open one at a time. That's gotta be good. Bolt has no cards in hand. Now I get to look for more creatures. 6, that should be plenty. Alright, take the Disruptor. Over the Moth Dust. Even though the Moth Dust has better synergy with play. And if this flips back, it also untaps it. But it's just a 1-mana card, so who cares? Alright, if I just play this careful, I should win this game pretty easily. Okay. Opponent just had enough. This is a 4/4, hard to see. Yeah, okay. That would have been a pretty suicidal attack. I think I kind of want to use run out of time to use my mana. And the most scary card here is probably the Raptor then. I mean, I could wait to get a blowout, but if my opponent puts it on top. Well, I'm okay. Okay, let's play the Slayer's Plate. The Disruptor. That doesn't matter. Then equip the Sphinx. 8, and the Piper flips back, which means I can probably get another creature when it flips again. I have good blocks. Might be a little aggressive to do this, but at the same time, I don't want to wait too long because then I may draw something. Like this, okay. That's pretty good. Now my gets another aura. But I still have 6 Firefly Vigilance. That's pretty good. So do I want to jump? Yeah, I think that's fine to jump here. Things got a little harder, but if I attack, and then it's just a trade, right? And then I can move the plate. So I think I like attacking here. I'll just pass here. Get a 4/4 that takes me towards a creature. I can crack a. I can crack the clue stone and the food. Right. Block like this then. Take 9. I have a food. I feel like this is gonna be fine. Even dead with fireball. When that's a deal 4, I'm not dead, and it doesn't kill any of my. It doesn't kill Sphinx. Can't kill those, I suppose, but. Okay, so I won't do that. Okay, that's pretty good. Sure, that's pretty good. Would have been avoided if I had moved the equipment, but I still think I'm fine. I can force a trade here. After that trade, I think it's good for me. It frees up the equipment. It gets rid of a big flyer. Prevents me also from dying to like a top decked removal spell. Like this, and if I draw a land, I can just play the Bobcat as well. And this is lethal in the air next turn with equipment. Bobcat can also just jump fine. No opponent needs to draw something. And didn't. Okay. Could have sacrificed this and dig the card. But... oh yeah, you can do this. That's true. That's true. I take it all back. But okay, so my opponent is just conceding then. Sure. My odds wasn't good anyway. And my opponent was just dead to that. Alright, that was round 1. Alright, my opponent Mulligan, and I think I will join. I have too many lands, nothing to jump before turn 4, and not even have double blue for the Sphinx. This is a little better. Not that much though, but I will keep, and I think I will put. It's either the Changeling or the Slayer's Plate. I think I'm gonna put the Changeling. I'm pretty unlikely to draw an island, and that's probably the weakest card. I milled for 2, my opponent scries 2. Did mill 2 non-lands, which is good though. Kept both cards. The reason I put them change on what is I have to draw exactly an island for that to be a good card, and if I draw the island later, I would just have a 1/1 that yes I can get flying, but I don't have that many other creatures. Well, it's all about the 1/drops. 1/1 that you can sacrifice. It's basically a lotus petal on legs. Not that bad for me. And 2-drop is nice. Does represent the block here without even doing anything. Next time I'm probably gonna play Warm Welcome instead of Slayer's Plate. we shall see. It's the first good card I once played. So 2 on flying prowess. Okay. It will attack, and I can even maybe get an ambush here. With the warm welcome. Although my opponent should be a little suspicious. I'm gonna prioritize taking a sheep creature here with warm welcome if I can. Sleeper Dart, okay, that triggers prowess, and it draws a card, makes a creature not untapped for 1 turn if you sacrifice it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. I'll play this and Crush Shock or Toy Maker. Well, a Toy Maker. If I take the Toy Maker, the Crush Shock and the Changing 2 of my targets are on the bottom, so I might as well just take the 5/4. Not that it matters a ton, but island. Okay, so do I evoke Mulldrifter and hope to hit more lands, or do I just play the Husk and the Plate? I don't think I can afford to play the Husk and the Plate. I think I'm just gonna completion the 2 on Flyer, and then next turn I can reevaluate. Okay, well, I guess let's do this now. Care of the only Flyer my opponent has. Not under that much pressure. Oh, that's good. I can kill another thing here. Is it time to evoke Mulldrift? I hate to do it, but maybe it is time. I do have the equipment to spend my mana on. Yeah. So now I can Savage Swipe down that thing. This can be a little scary in the late game. Then play this and normal taking 2. I'll jump something. You can do is play your Huskies, you can jump with the 1/1 and then re-equip, but I think it's a little too early. I want to jump something that's more expensive. I attack them. Want to play pre-combat in case my opponent had a counter spell. Then I may have wanted to reevaluate my attacks, but now one can get in for 1. This is basically the first part of the ring. For those who play that. Play the plate and with that thing. Move it down. One should be dead here very soon. Probably next time. Alright, so blue-green. Do I want to put in Mystical Dispute? I probably do. But over what? Or Malcolm is not even that good, especially when one knows about it. This is a little better, but still not great. I think I'm shipping it again. It's fine. I think Sphinx is gonna go to the bottom. It's the most card I'm the most far away from. Because once I hit 5, I can just cast Mulldrifter, and yes, the Sphinx has a more profound way on the battlefield. We also don't have double blue, that could be an issue. I'd like to draw a land here, but probably an island. Too early to jump though. Flying prowess. Alright. Might as well attack, because I'm not blocking. Likes the cheap creatures, fair enough. So it'll be hard to come back from this game. But probably is gonna block the it's a little better than the wolf, and I obviously can't afford to keep mana open for the wolf. Let's do that. Alright. Good choice. Save myself a minute. Half a minute. Alright, we'll see if I can salvage this in the game 3. Alright, I'll keep this. Need blue, but I do have 1, 2, 3. That's where I wish I'd rather have Warm Welcome than Mystical Dispute. Well, it goes to 6. I'll husk it up. Forest is not what I wanted, but it is what it is. At least I can cast a Fierce Witch Stalker if I draw it. I guess this trade makes some sense for my opponent, because if I equip the Husk to that, there is no way my opponent cannot trade anymore, but land drops. Another forest. Alright. Well, this is gonna be so as soon as my opponent draws a land, I'm gonna be in big trouble though. Because this is not a fast clock, and anything that stabilizes the board. An island would be nice. Play the Oculus and be one step closer to. I'm gonna cycle this. I kind of want to hit that blue source this turn, and yes, it would be nice to bounce my opponent's creatures, but there we go. Now I can play the Oculus, which is gonna be basically a free fire for the rest of the game, unless I need to tap out. Where this is threatening to be. Okay, my opponent bounces that. That's fine. Can just equip then, and I think I equipped the Bobcat. Oh, it's 2. Never mind. 2 men to equip. Sure. Okay. Well, now a change of plans, I guess. Wait. Yeah, I have mana for that. So equip there. No, wait, I don't have mana flat. All right, fine. I'll just attack with both then. Okay. Do that. Because I want to cast the unblockable creature. I always thought this was one too quick, but that would have been too good. Well, it's a land. And we can give that thing Death Touch, but it doesn't bother me too much. With unblockable creature and send with. I don't mind it, especially because if my opponent blocks with the Cobra here, it means my opponent doesn't cost a 3-mana card. Right, let's force the issue. It gets to give that thing Death Touch. That's fine though. Or might as well play land. In a Sleeper Dart into a 2-drop, but need some sort of lockdown card for that. Like a Tamiya's Completion here would be unfortunate. Another forest. Swift Warden. Okay, so that eats my 2-1. But I get a 2-1 back. So now I can't replay the Warden. Actually, I can because it's blue or black. Black or green. So this 2-1 cat still enables me to replay the Prowler if my opponent has like a fight spell. Opponent really needs like a claustrophobia effect. And it has. Okay, so now I need to draw Island. Alright, there's the Island. So I think what I'll do is play the Sphinx and equip the Sphinx with a husk to make it more resistant to like a fight spell. Like a struggle for Skemfar or something along those lines. I could equip the cat and attack, but that trade's going to be on the table later, and I want to make this more resilient to fight spells. Alright, so what could my opponent have? Well, let's play the plate. Equip the cat. And now I think I will equip the husk on the cat. It's possible that this could punish me, but this way my cat has to be chumped. And let's say my opponent had like a Tamiya's Completion, then the cat forces a chump block. So I don't think this being a 4-4 or a 5-5 matters that much. I mean, there are cards like a Befuddle. Okay, so now I'm actually happy I did it because now my opponent didn't kick that also. Okay. Well, this is I don't think anything I did. I actually think that this worked out better for me. In the equip I did. But my opponent has 4 cards in hand, so there is possible for a comeback. Is there any way I can untap this? If I can just kill my opponent. I also wouldn't mind sacrificing this somehow, but okay, that puts some pressure on me. 4 or 5. I'm still at 20, going down to 16. So flow roll 1 land. I have so many lands. Laboratory Brute. It's 4. Build a scavenge card, but that's a little too slow. Not blocking if my opponent attacks here. Okay, we got there. We'll play the finals then. All right. I mean, I got good cards and a removal spell. But yeah, this here needs some help, but you can't keep this. You can, but if you mulligan this, you might have a little too high of a standard of a chaos draft opening hand. Not gonna have great hands every time. Of course, I do the perfect card, which is nice. Attack first and keep the threat of activation in case there's a flash creature, like an Ashcoat Bear or whatever. Alright. That's a good card. So 2/2 Flighter can pump for green blue, but I think I will just kill that. Get some more damage in, and if I draw a land, I can just Tammy's Completion the next card. Getting a little bit of a beat I'm going here. Okay, that's nice for me. I mean, it's a good card, but this is kind of slow. You get to get a land and a card. A Fumigate. So should I play around Fumigate? I don't think so. It's not that common of a card, and there are definitely other cards my opponent could have that would be punishing me for not playing a creature. Also, I would get a 2. Okay. Alright, we're halfway there to win the finals. Again, my opponent was 3 colors, so I'm less tempted to put in Mystical Dispute this time. I think I'm just gonna keep it. Because when your opponent only has 1 of the 3 colors, I don't think that happy about Mystical Dispute. Okay, so this is much worse than the last hand because I don't have a cheap creature to go with Savage Swipe. I do have a Witch Stalker. I think I'm gonna mulligan that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I have 2 1-drops, one that cycles, putting Run Out of Town. I think it's the worst one. I wanna keep a beefy creature. I'm gonna go with the Spellbomb so I can cycle it. And then maybe get a land and play a Husk. Did not get there. Well, that's unfortunate. Now I kind of wish I kept the first hand, but I don't have to discard, but this is not good. Not good. Alright, but it's a land. Wharf. That could be anything. Almost anything. Oh. Whoa. 1/1 infect unblockable. Well, surprising because there's very hard to get an infect deck. I'm done here. I used the last game instead of Well, I don't think I was getting there because I guess now we'll put in dispute. Solid more blue cards. All right. What the? Both me and my opponent are drawing. Opponent has mulliganed all 3 games, so evens out. But this is a pretty bad hand. Again, this is chaos draft. You can't have. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's one of those lands. Okay, it's a mana fixer that when you tap it doesn't untap the next. It's one of the weaker ones, but you do what you gotta do. Wait. Okay, that's fine. But it was like, if it was like something like the new card, -3 minus or a mass one, I might want to dispute it. But alright, that's a step in the right direction. I can even counter a white spell. A really good white spell. Or almost anything. I gotta work on the assumption I'm drawing land next turn, so I kinda wanna use my mana. Yeah, I guess I guess I'll counter that. That card could beat me. If things go wrong. The problem is if I draw a land, no I didn't, but if I draw a land, I kind of wanted to play my spells instead, and then I can't hold open Mystical Dispute. So let's say I had drawn any land. I could have played Witch Stalker or Sky Scout, and then I couldn't keep open Mystical Dispute. And this card is kind of whatever. The creature gets protection from blue and from green. Okay. Okay. And it has vigilance. What? What do I do against that? Am I dead to that? No, I can actually run out of town the shield and then block this card, but the problem is that then it comes back. Maybe I can sacrifice the Bobcat and then block. Yeah. That's a good sideboard card. Alright. Try this. And I'm actually gonna attack with the Bobcat. The reason is if the Bobcat dies, I get a 2/1 black creature which can block this. Okay, some of them didn't do it. Fair enough. And then I wanted to equip the husk on that. That's a really good combination. Vigilance plus protection on my entire deck. Or for vigilance reach. Yeah. Actually, attack because I can block and it's down to 1 card. Okay. Here's my problem. If I run out of town the shield and then eat that, then my opponent puts the shield on this and it's still a problem. So yeah. put this unblockable card on the board at least. And I can wait a little while. Take 3. Well, probably has to block soon. 4. That could be a big problem if. Let's see. I attack still with this. 5. I can play the stalwart and crack my food. So I can still wait one more turn. This is a funny game. Food, so I basically fog. The ability doesn't do much except pump its power with 1. Hmm. So yeah, I guess I'll still wait. Really. The good thing is my opponent can play a green or blue pump spell on this. That's nice. Sky Scout and like a white pump spell for 5 would do it, but come on. Well, show me, I guess. Wow. That was a funny game. Thank you for watching, and Vintage Cube Draft is coming soon.